Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack and today we're going to make a Starbucks coffee. Yes, you heard it correctly. Many people asked me in the comments, can you play with Starbucks beans? And well, today is the day. So yesterday I went to the Starbucks. I was so worried, by the way, that someone will see me there. I'm kind of quite famous now, so didn't want any of my viewers see me going into the Starbucks. I went there and I picked up the freshest beans, and that's the Christmas blend, Starbucks Christmas blend, which is only 2 months old. Well, they start Christmas early in Starbucks. By the way, buying those beans, the baristas were chatting about them and they said how awesome they are. Well, we will see. I will pull a shot like if I had a classic E61 group head. I don't have a classic machine, so I will use the profile on the Decent. I know we had a conversations before that this profile does not represent a classic E61, but that's what I have here, that's what I will use. Pre-infusion pretty much non-existent, just few seconds, and then it will be straight 9-bar shot, and I will use niche as a grinder. And then I will find a nice profile on Decent for this particular beans, and we will use Cafetech Monolith MC5 with Shuriken burrs, and we will see if that high-end expensive setup can make those beans drinkable. So if you as excited as myself, click like, subscribe, and let's do it. Nicely packed. I like the bag, yeah. And you know what? 250 grams of coffee beans for just £5.50. Just £5.50. I easily pay 3 times as much for some specialty beans. So, if this is good, I won't drink specialty coffee anymore. It doesn't smell that bad. Tasting notes: spice, chocolate, and spruce tips. Spruce, that's like Christmas tree? That sounds awful. It cannot be true. Well, definitely, if that's what I think it is, that's definitely Christmassy. Those beans are very dark. That's how the Starbucks dark roast looks like. There is a lot of kind of a broken beans. You can see small beans and so on, different sizes. Here I've got something the producer of specialty coffee calls medium dark. Well, remember, that's a dark roast. Shot looks okay. There is a crema, kind of a thick crema. If you deal with the dark roast, you don't want to overextend the extraction. So 26 seconds. The moment we all have been waiting for, apart from myself, tasting element of this video. Very dark smell. Imagine dark chocolate mixed with tobacco ash. That's the kind of smell I'm getting. Cheers. I'm not pretending. I'm not kidding, guys. That's imagine the bitterness, the most bitterness hitting your throat. I almost puke. My God, this is undrinkable. Okay, this is undrinkable. I won't attempt a second sip. There is no way anybody could drink that, even if you put tons of sugar there. It should be a crime to serve. You wouldn't give it to the prisoners on a death row, honestly. The second part. The second part of this video, I will try to make it better. I thought it will be easier than that. I had some coffee beans from coffee shops before, and I managed to get them drinkable. This will be a challenge. That's why we're hitting it with the big stuff. First of all, the profile. If you don't have a decent, what you should do first of all with this one, lower the temperature. Just a side note, decent, it shows the temperature at the group head, not at the boiler. Most of the machines show the temperature at the boiler, and then when the water goes through the pipes into the group head, it loses temperature. I will go for low pressure lever machine at 6 bar. So the shape of this by itself is well known to all of you if you watched my previous videos. That's how most of the lever style shots, the profile looks like. The difference here, it will be picking at 6 bars. And that apparently is an Italian technique, and it should result in a very sweet and gentle espresso. They use temperature of 94 degrees. No. We will lower down. If you're new to this channel, by the way, most of the time we are dialing in tricky light medium roast coffees here. Why tricky? Because it's difficult to extract the flavor from them. The coffee beans are dense, the flavor is locked inside, so there are a few ways of doing it. You either increase the water flow, so let's say you pull something like espresso allongé, or those shots that are 1 to 3 and so on, or you extend the contact of the coffee pack with the water, so blooming shots, long pre-infusions and so on. Today we kind of want to do the exact opposite. We want to shorten the contact of coffee with water. We want to extract less. With dark roast, you could see how shiny those beans were. The oils are already outside. You don't have to struggle with finding those flavors. They are already there. Okay, but the profile is one thing. Can we do something else? Well, let's bring the big guns. Literally. Here in the middle, you see my new addition to my coffee bar setup. That's a Cafetech Monolith MC5. Over the next weeks, months, I will be talking a lot about this grinder. But what you need to know for today, first of all, is bloody expensive. The second thing is that I mentioned it's conical, but it actually has 2 sets of burrs. First set of burr just crushes the beans, and then the second burr is actually doing the fine grinding. That apparently should take away all that unpleasant flavors. What it does to the shitty coffee, I have no idea. Let's do it. We've got that dark liquid, some channeling, as we would expect, everywhere. And I've got a shot. I mean, it looks worse, but because of the pressure, probably the crema looks worse. It took 27 seconds. I mean, to be honest, I prefer the smell from the previous one. This is kind of more ashy and a little bit of the sourness. Cheers. It's still extremely bitter, but I can look for the flavor notes. That bitterness is terrible, but in the background there are some nuts. Chocolate, no. Tobacco, definitely. Ash, definitely. I don't want to say it's sweet, but it is definitely sweeter than the previous one. I think it's safe to say now that this coffee is beyond redemption. It will end up in the sink. I don't know how they can sell it. I'm sure the Starbucks people are watching this, so you're more than welcome to contact me and convince me that I'm doing something wrong, that I'm not giving justice to your product. Guys, first of all, consider clicking like. I suffered for you a lot today. If you have any other interesting beans that you would like me to play with, Remember, I live in the UK, so you can leave the your nominations. In the description, I will put a link when I was actually playing with beans from Pret, and we managed to get kind of okay-ish shot. But for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack. This is my coffee show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.